Welcome back to the channel. Today we're breaking down episode 7 of the Sandman. This episode takes us deeper into the world of dreams, introduces a mysterious new power called a vortex, and reconnects us with two siblings torn apart. Let's dive into the story. The episode begins in the year 2015 in Cape Kennedy, Florida. A family is falling apart, and in the middle of the drama are two children, Jed and Rose Walker. When their parents separate, the siblings are also split up. Rose is heartbroken and tries not to cry, but it's clear this is the worst thing that could happen to her. Meanwhile, Desire and Despair are up to something. They talk about a new vortex being born, a rare and powerful force in the dreaming. It turns out the vortex is none other than Rose Walker herself. This information eventually reaches Dream's castle, where Lucien tells Dream that over 11,000 dream entities are present, but 3 of the major arcana are missing. Those 3 are Galt, a nightmare who can change shape, the dangerous Corinthian, and Fiddler Green. Dream feels responsible, but doesn't see Rose as a threat, at least not yet. So Lucien sends Matthew the Raven to watch over her. We jump ahead to 2021, and Rose is still searching for her lost brother Jed. She's broke, jobless, and frustrated. Her mother has already spent all their money on the apartment. But Rose gets a surprising offer, a research trip to London where she'll be paid £250 a day to talk about her family's history. It's a great deal for someone with no options. Rose travels to Sussex with her friend Lyda Hall. They visit a care home and meet an old woman named Unity. In her room, Unity shows them a beautiful doll's house she got for her 12th birthday. But she never got to play with it because she fell into a deep sleep, one that lasted for decades while Dream was imprisoned. That's right. Unity was one of the many people affected by Dream's long absence. Now that Unity is finally awake, she shares something big. She had a baby while she was asleep. That baby grew up and gave birth to Rose's mother, Miranda Walker. This means Unity is Rose's great-grandmother. While this is happening, a secret convention for serial killers is being planned. The organizers are obsessed with the Corinthian, a powerful and feared killer. But so far, he's never shown up to any of their gatherings. One of the women has an idea: commit murders just like the Corinthian by removing the victim's eyes. This, they believe, will grab his attention. But the Corinthian isn't focused on the killers. He's much more interested in Rose Walker. He even goes to her apartment to look for her. That night, Rose has a strange dream where the 3 sisters appear and warn her to be very careful. Back in the real world, Unity offers Rose a job to keep looking for Jed. Rose moves into a shared house where she meets some quirky new neighbors. There's Ken and Barbie downstairs, and Chantal and Zelda upstairs. The details come straight out of the comics. Meanwhile, Matthew the Raven keeps an eye on her from the outside. One night, Rose is followed by 2 thugs in an alley, but a man named Gilbert, who lives in Hal's attic, shows up and saves her. Matthew sees this and flies back to Lucien with an important report. He tells her that Jed can't be found in either the real world or the dreaming. That's unusual. Lucien realizes something is wrong. The last nightmare Jed had was with Galt, which means Jed might have disappeared after that. Suddenly, something strange happens. Rose somehow appears inside the dreaming without meaning to. Dream and Lucien are surprised by this. Meanwhile, the Corinthian discovers the copycat murders and pays the serial killers a visit. They're thrilled to see him and invite him to their convention, even asking him to give a speech. The Corinthian agrees, but he wants to bring a special guest who can make their shared dreams even more powerful. That guest is Rose, the vortex. As the episode ends, we finally see where Jed is. He's alive, but not safe. His foster guardians treat him terribly, and when he tries to run away, they catch him and lock him in the trunk of their car. That wraps up episode 7, a gripping and emotional chapter where Rose's power grows, dark forces gather, and the search for Jed becomes more urgent. The vortex is rising, and danger is getting closer. If you like this recap, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time in episode 8.